Hi, I'm Famcat over of Lenguin.com, and this is Mandarin Chinese. Now it's your turn to say the things you learned in the last lesson. Plus, you'll learn the Chinese characters. Listen to this exchange. Two students are talking in a library in Taipei.
这里有英文报吗？
有，就在那里。
Repeat the word for a newspaper.
报，报，
Repeat, English language newspaper.
英文报，英文报。
Notice here that it's
英文报，
an English language newspaper, not
英国报，
a newspaper from England. Repeat, are there any English language newspapers here?
这里有英文报吗？这里有英文报吗？
Previously, you learned the verb
有，
at times it means to have, and at other times it means to exist, to be. When it means to exist or to be, there's no subject in the sentence. Repeat the sentence, are there any English language newspapers here? Notice that there's really no subject.
这里有英文报吗？这里有英文报吗？
What's before
有，
the verb is
这里，
here, the topic of the sentence. Coming at the front, it sets the scene for the rest of the sentence. Here, are there any English language newspapers? Try asking the question yourself now. Are there any English language newspapers here?
这里有英文报吗？
有，就在那里。
Where English uses the impersonal construction are there or is there, Chinese uses the verb
有，
without a subject. Here's a similar exchange. Listen.
这里有英文报没有？
有，就在那里。
Notice that in this yes-no question, there's no use of the question marker ma. Instead, the negative form of the verb is added after the object where the ma would be. Try repeating. Are there any newspapers here?
这里有报没有？这里有报没有？
It's important to remember that the negative form of the verb used at the end of the sentence is almost toneless. Repeat, are there any English language newspapers here?
这里有英文报没有？这里有英文报没有？
Ask the question yourself now. Are there any English language newspapers here?
这里有英文报没有？
有，就在那里。
Do you remember how to ask, do you have children?
你们有孩子吗？
Now ask the same question without using the marker ma. Do you have children?
你们有孩子没有？
Now let's say you're in a small store in Taipei. Listen.
我想买英文报。
好，就在这里。
Repeat the verb to buy.
买，买，
Previously we said that the verb
想，
meant to think and also to plan. Here we have another meaning, to want to. Repeat, to want to.
想，想，
Repeat, I would like to buy an English language newspaper.
我想买英文报。我想买英文报。
Try saying it yourself.
我想买英文报。
好，就在这里。
Here's how you might ask the price. Listen.
这个多少钱？
5块钱。
The question word, how much, is made of two words, many
多
and few.
少
The word
少
few loses its tone in the combination. Repeat, how much?
多少？多少？
Repeat the word for money.
钱。钱。
Repeat, how much does this cost? Literally, this, how much money?
这个多少钱？这个多少钱？
As you see, when you want to ask how much something costs, you simply say, this, how much money? You need no verb like is or has. This is similar to the way you ask how old you are.
你多大了？
Literally, you how much old. Ask the question, how much does this cost?
这个多少钱？
5块钱。
Let's listen to the reply again.
5块钱。
Repeat the word for dollar.
快。快。
The word for dollar is a counter for money. You've already seen the general counter, g, as used for people and things. Repeat, $5. Notice that it's literally $5 money.
5块钱。5块钱。
Now you take the part of the shopkeeper. The English newspaper is $5.
这个多少钱？
5块钱。
Here's a similar exchange. Listen.
这个中文报多少钱？
3块钱一份。
Repeat, Chinese language newspaper. Be sure to mimic the tones accurately.
中文报。中文报。
Repeat the question, how much is this Chinese newspaper?
这个中文报多少钱？这个中文报多少钱？
Now try asking the question yourself.
这个中文报多少钱？
3块钱一份。
Listen to the reply again.
3块钱一份。
Repeat the word for copy. It's a counter used for newspapers.
份。份。
Repeat one copy. Notice that the tone on one is rising before a syllable with a falling tone.
一份。一份。
Repeat $3 a copy.
3块钱一份。3块钱一份。
Try replying to the question now. The Chinese newspaper is $3 a copy.
这个中文报多少钱？
3块钱一份。
好，我们下课吧. Remember to head over to Lenguin.com to play the games. That's Lenguin, as in Lenguin the penguin. Thanks for watching. I want to thank all of our supporters who have helped make these courses possible. You too can help us continue offering free language courses. Simply head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Lenguin. What's Patreon, you ask? It's a crowdfunding site where you can pledge any amount you want to our cause. And to show our thanks, we'll give you bonus stuff. Again, that's patreon.com/Lenguin. Until next time, stay cool.